Hello guys, in today's video we'll learn about arrays in Rust. So array is a data structure in Rust where one variable has multiple values, but arrays are of fixed size, meaning you should know your data type and the size of the array when you initialize or when you define your array. Now let's understand how can we use it in the Rust, how can we access it. So we'll say let my array is equals to and the values, example values, okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's say I want to access, so I can just simply say my array, and the indexes of array starts from 0. So this is at 0 index, this is it 1 index. By index I mean the position. So if I want to access 3, this is a second index, so we can just do 2. And now if I do cargo run, you can see I access the value 3. Now let's say I want to print all the values, or I want to access all the items. So I can just say for item in my array dot iterator, and then we can do is print and item. So this is how we can print our items of the array. So I run this 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say if you want to perform any operation and then print, let's say we want to do item mod 2 is equals to 0, then only print. So basically all the events, then only print. We don't need these, so then only print. We can also do that. Now if I run, it will only print even numbers. You can see 2 and 4 only. But if you want to just print your array, then one way is not to use the loop and just use the Rust print formatting and then my array. So this is how we print one element, but this is how we print all the elements. Now if I run, you can see it prints 1 2 3 4 5, all the elements. So we now know how to access the array, how to initialize the array, how to print, how to do the operations. One other thing is, let's say while defining your array, how does the array know the data type and the size? So if you can see, id suggests that it's a I32 integer 32 data type and the size is 5. So if I increase, it will immediately reflect at 6. Let's say if I reduce, it will immediately reflect as 4. So this is exactly how we also initialize our array. So we can say is, let's say we want to define an array of float. Okay, so we'll say f, let's say we want to give float 32, and then the size is 5. Okay, size is 5. So this is how we can tell the size and data type of the array. Now let's see what happens if I add more values. Wait, 1.1, let's say 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 and 1.5. Okay, it's fine, it's completely working fine. Now what happens is, let's say if I add one more value, it will immediately give me an error. This guys makes Rust very safe. Now in other languages we get to know these things when we compile and run our program, but in Rust you can see I have not even run my program, I have not compiled my program, but id tells me that it's a mismatch. You are saying that there will be 5 values, but you are giving me 6 values, so it will be out of memory, so don't use it. So if I remove this, it will just work fine. Now let's say, what if I want to define an array, let's say I32, and I say the size is okay, I32 and the size is 5. Now I want to initialize all the entries of array with let's say a 0. So what I can do is 0 and 5. So this will initialize my array with 5 values. I can also remove this, and that will also work. It will initialize all the values with 0. So we can also check it by printing with the format. It's the easy way. So if I do cargo run, you can see all the values with 0. So that's it guys, for this video. We'll be using arrays in future exercises as we do in the series. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like the video and share with your friends.